Tour announcement starts now. Hello, everyone. It is me, Sam, and I am going on tour this summer. I'm doing my hour of incredible stand-up comedy, and I would love, love, love to see you there. So I will be in San Francisco, Portland, Seattle, Chicago, DC, Boston, Philly, and maybe a couple more. But if you are in any of those places, please, please, please get tickets. I would love to see you all there. And I'm really, really excited because I love touring now. So see you there. Okay, enjoy the app. Bye.
Podcast starts now. What is up, everyone? You are listening to StraightioLab live in New York City roughly 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's not quite live. I brought my chronic illness allyship sleep mask. Caleb, you can open your eyes.
Oh, you brought your fame sick
I
merch.
brought my chronic illness allyship sleep mask, courtesy of the whole team at Lena Dunham HQ.
Now, what makes it chronic illness allyship? Do they need
Because
sleep masks?
she's
The chronically ill?
Well, a big part of the book. I don't know if you've read it, Caleb.
I've not read it.
She's a huge figure in our industry.
Yes.
We both finished it.
I've
She's a
not
legend.
finished it.
She's a
Okay, well, I
giant, yeah.
finished it. And I actually have it in audio and also in print form.
Thank you.
And so I think the theme of the press tour has been kind of,
Oh, she's sleepy.
she's sleepy.
Oh, my goodness.
And she's sleepy both in a kind of empowering way and in a chronic illness way. And the tension of that drives a big part of the book. And so you can kind of always put on your silk fame sick mask and kind of relax.
Are you getting paid to behave this way, or is this just something that you
Thank
thought
you for
would be
pointing
fun
out
to
this.
do?
It's non-normative.
Yeah.
Well, I believe I was sent this because there was a clip of our podcast where I said Adam Driver doesn't thank Lena Dunham enough. And I think that was put into some sort of Google Drive, and they said he's getting a mask.
Yeah. They
And
said,
I'm not
you know
joking.
what? Send him a fucking mask.
Yeah.
It's just a bit odd that
He
they didn't send me
doesn't.
one as well. You
Well,
know,
I
it's
was the
my
one who
podcast
actually said
too,
that
so.
particular comment.
Well, I did add to it. I added some comedic elements, of course.
That's
which
true.
Did
Well,
help.
people don't respect, people rarely respect comedy for comedy's sake. You know, they want you to like make a distinct point. I was kind of going Hannah Gatsby mode and just sort of talking.
Yeah,
Which is beautiful, by the way.
Which is
of course
beautiful and celebrated. I do want to say
Certainly a celebrated.
I was 45 minutes early to this recording.
That's right. And I
which
was
was-
4 minutes
You were
late.
45 minutes early?
I was 45 minutes early. It was quite humiliating.
I was early and I was sitting alone. Where were you?
I went for a walk. I went to the park and
Oh
I was
my
reading.
God.
I was reading Fame Sick in the park.
Oh, my goodness.
And
I was a
you-
respectable 4 minutes late.
You were. That was beautiful, by the
Thank
way.
you.
And I just got to say, reading in the park, I'm in a nostalgia mode bad.
Yeah.
I have chronic nostalgia currently,
That's actually a chronic illness.
and it is scary.
Were you nostalgic for the idea of reading, or what has happened?
For being present in a city of people that are so beautiful and touching where I used to live.
Yeah.
I'm seeing, oh my God, my past, my present, my future.
A
Yeah.
huge part of Sam's life
Yeah.
is basically implying that everyone in Los Angeles is just like an illiterate,
No,
horrible,
no,
sort of
no,
like
no.
idiotic gay guy. And then doing that publicly on his podcast, and then someone will confront him in Los Angeles, the city where he resides,
Yeah.
and he'll say, don't talk to me about that.
Yeah. I don't think you're completely off base. There is something going on in LA. What it is there's a sort of, the sun on the West Coast has a sort of poison that makes you not want to do anything, and reading is certainly under the umbrella of anything.
I'm definitely I'm kind of catching up on the Spencer Pratt
This
mayoral.
fucking moron. What a brain dead fuck. Sorry, what were you saying?
Well, I was thinking because it came into my feed. Were you sort of a Chelsea Lately gay?
Oh, sure I was.
Okay, so Heather McDonald endorsed Spencer Pratt.
Really?
Yes, and it came up on my feed, and I said, "This is the rise of Trump for my specific demographic, which is millennial gays who watch Chelsea Lately."
Yeah.
This is what it must have felt like if you're Gen X, boomer, whatever, grew up with Trump,
Yeah.
and then he became president. That's what it's like for me.
I don't
'Cause
remember
I grew up with Spencer
who Heather
Pratt.
McDonald is.
Oh, she was one of the Chelsea Lately writers and frequent performers.
She was on the panel a lot.
She was on the panel a
She
lot.
should have been more memorable, and now her endorsements are flopping as well. Isn't that sad?
Actually, they might not be flopping, and that's what sort of.
The
the scary
endorsement's
part.
flopping because I don't know who she is. The candidacy might be, unfortunately, the candidacy might be having some wind, but her endorsement has flopped in the Caleb house.
How many years of watching Chelsea Lately did it take you guys to figure out her last name isn't Lately?
I knew
We knew that pretty early on, I would say.
I said, I like this comedian Chelsea
I
Lately.
hate to be at odds with you, but I did know pretty early. She was having fat people on there. That's one
It's
thing I
true.
remember. She
Well,
was having fat people on
Oh my
there.
God. She's one of the most inclusive people nationwide.
She was having fat people on that show, and I was going, who are these fat people? Who are these big fat people on my screen?
Always a diverse. She kind of invented DEI.
Hello.
She always a diverse roundtable. And she would definitely have a falling out with someone, but then she would have someone else that she would be like really committed to and always bring on tour. And she really lifted people up.
Are you guys having fallings out, by the way?
That's an interesting question. I almost had one and then I saved it.
What happened? Who was it? Will you say? Or are you too scared?
There was a moment of tension, and I could have, if I wanted to go reality show mode, I could have said, and when you said that, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But instead, I actually mended the relationship.
Wow.
And then I'm trying to think of other. Have you had big falling out in comedy?
No, I just get distant.
Yeah.
You know?
Cold and silent?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not as fun. It's not as splashy.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's long term.
I do have this huge fear that, I started in Boston. I was only there for 2 years, but they were very formative. And I have this fear based on nothing that everyone in Boston now hates me.
That's really interesting. What do you think that's based on?
I think it's maybe I don't go back enough, or maybe I once said something that was somehow condescending. One time, I think maybe with you, but somewhere I said something like, I loved coming up in Boston because it's like learning figure drawing in art school before you like do something.
So I can see where your worries come from.
You know what I mean? And it's like, that's extremely condescending. to say that about a scene.
Sure, that's going to be hurtful to
It's like what I meant was that's where I learned set up punchline joke writing.
Yes.
And you think I mean
which,
to the people in LA.
by the way, is still what I do. It's not like I'm now doing the woman who is a belle at the Venice Biennale. Have you seen that?
No.
Okay, so at the Venice Biennale, the talk of the
He's
town.
been wanting to talk about this for a while.
I've been really wanting to talk about this.
I've been waiting to hear about it.
Her name is Florentina something.
Sure.
She's Austrian.
Lately.
Florentina lately.
Yeah.
Her name is Florentina lately. She always is uplifting fat comedians.
Whoa.
Yes. And at the Venice Biennale, she's a performance artist. Her big piece is that imagine a bell, but the thing that's ringing the bell
is a fat person.
No, it's actually a thin, naked woman.
Well,
as an image, it is really amazing. And it's sort of silly in a way that if I were to see this at sort of an indie show in Brooklyn, New York, I would say, oh, I like that. I like that comedian.
Caleb, you're going to die.
Up and coming.
I don't think I like that. I think I'm upset by that, actually.
I'm going to find a better video.
Yeah. I think you just showed me two.
I think he gets it. Yeah.
No, but bring up another one. Let's see.
Okay, this is the other thing she did.
I'm interested
Room
in
full
your
of
hobbies.
water. She's jet skiing.
That's fucking sick.
Isn't that cool?
That's fucking sick. That's the kind of shit I go in for.
I mean, that's Call Slater. That's about to be a
that.
music video.
I really like that.
Yeah.
And also, one thing you guys need to know about me, if you ever want to understand me and get deeper with me, is that I like to be on things that move. I love vehicles.
Really?
I love bicycles. I love mopeds. I love jet skis.
You like a jet ski?
I love a four-wheeler. I love a golf cart. Anything that moves, I get really excited about. I just rode
Do you
a
like a
moped
roller
through
coaster?
Lisbon. I do not like roller coasters. Really? I don't get to decide where it moves. It's on track. I don't like moving things on track.
You like driving?
You like control.
I love driving because I choose.
But would you want to be on a jet ski but kind of sexy behind someone holding their waist?
No, I'm not. No.
You want someone holding your waist?
Someone can hold my waist, but I want to be in charge.
So you're kind of top.
Sure. Yes, and I would love to be in charge at pretty much all times. There's not a time that I can imagine me not wanting to be in charge. Really. Except for sometimes at dinner.
I think I do have. I think jet skis are hard for me because it's so attached to like riding behind a friend's dad.
Yeah.
And having to hold on to him and be like, how do I hold on to you where you don't call me gay?
Yeah.
And there's no way.
That's really scary. I'm sorry you went through that.
Yeah, it's tough.
That sucks.
But they're not going to let me drive.
I was riding behind like friends' moms.
Oh, that's nice. How
It's
progressive.
always matriarchy with you.
I know.
It's always
You're
the
like, I
women.
grew up in a polycule.
Oh, God, no. I did weirdly have a kind of progressive, like it was just a lot of women like taking care of each other's kids. I was around everyone's moms. It was nice. I liked it. None of them lesbians, though, which is one of my biggest regrets.
Well, what's interesting about growing up around a lot of moms, because I was partly raised by both my grandmothers, and it was very, I have two sisters. You would think inherently growing up with all women is progressive. Oftentimes they say things that are more right-wing than the men.
Listen, the women in my family have said some of the most conservative things I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's
particularly
crazy.
around like being a man, which is interesting. That they were really reinforcing. Like I would do something kind of girly, and they'd be like, "Boys don't do that," and I'd be like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
you can't act like that. You're a girl.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be cool about this kind of stuff." Oh wait, can I give you guys my compliment?
Yes, please.
I came in with
We
a
need
compliment
that.
I wanted to give you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that podcasting mostly as a medium is pretty dumb and like contributing to a cultural dumbness that we will never come back from.
Yeah.
My podcast included.
No.
I think I mean it. And I think two of the podcasts that are like actually making podcasting smart is your guys' show. And then of course,
Call Her
Charlie
Daddy.
and Natalie.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
and then Call Her Daddy.
Call Her Daddy.
So it's you guys, Charlie and Natalie, Exploration Live plug, and then Call Her Daddy. Those are my intellectual podcasts.
Do you want to guess what the only episode of Call Her Daddy I've listened to is? Guess who the guest is?
Oh, I'm trying to think of who's been on there. Can you name people that have been on there?
No, not one.
Right. Was it?
Was that the one where she was like, I have a Glock, or was it a different interview?
No, it was Hillary Duff.
Hillary Duff. Hillary Duff escaped the child star curse in a crazy way.
Well, I'm sort of fascinated by her. My friend calls her a zero threat.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
She's not good at anything.
Oh, that's not true. She's a good actor.
That's true.
She's a good actor. I do think she's a good actor.
She's good at sitcom acting. She's good at younger.
She's good at image creation. You know what I mean? Like she knows who she is. She knows how to play with her own persona. That's something.
That is something.
That's hard.
That is something.
I mean, now with the social media generation, that's more of a skill than, let's say, singing.
Yeah, absolutely. See, everyone can sing now, by the way.
Pretty much everyone can sing.
Anyone could sing.
Oh, you think it's a skill to learn piano? Try managing your brand.
Having a brand is hard. Can I ask another question?
Please.
Okay, I know you guys have separate partners. I know you're friends.
No, we have the same one.
Did you guys ever have a moment? The two of you?
The two of us?
Was there ever a moment?
No, God, no.
Sorry.
Okay, not God, no.
I asked this on Las Culturistas as well. I'm always interested with really close gay guy friends if there was ever a moment. And then I saw one comment that someone was like, ugh, they hate when people ask this. And I'm like, okay, well, they're two gay guys. They need to get used to it.
No one's ever asked us this, for the record.
Have they not?
Never.
No.
Oh, I think you guys would have such a cute moment if you'd ever had one. I know it's probably off the table.
We have talked about how funny would it be if we suddenly had sex.
We would do it Hillary Duff style, like for the image.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we suddenly released a sex tape.
Guys, I think that'd be electric. I think that'd be really electric.
Just because like it would get the people talking. And that's like half the battle.
Also, you have to know, I'm sure you're fans of the show. Please sound off in the comments. I'm sure there's a lot of them that are hoping for it. And
no,
so
for sure. No, people are writing
service,
/ fiction left and right.
Are they?
But I think there's something they weirdly don't. No one ships us.
I do.
Like, I think you're like one of two people, maybe.
I know there's more like me out there. I know there's more like me out there. I'm not alone.
Because no one ever brings that up.
Well, I do think it takes some guts to bring it up. I think the fact that no one brings it up doesn't mean no one's thinking about it. I think Caleb is bringing it up because he kind of courts controversy in his sick public persona. He's sort of the Howard Stern of gay comedy podcasters.
Thank you for saying that. That was beautiful and powerful.
Yeah, I'm like, what gay?
This is like how Robbie Hoffman once was like, I want to be the lesbian Joe Rogan to me. And I said, you're on your way.
Oh, yeah? Well, I wish her luck on that journey. I think Howard Stern of gay podcasters. Do you think that's really true of me, or are you being silly?
Oh, well, I don't think that's true of you, not because you're not as talented and as successful, but because you're not as combative and like, that's not what you do. I feel like you're not having people ride the Sybian. You're not having Florence Pugh come on and tell you like the most disgusting sex story she's ever told.
You don't do little sex pranks.
Yeah.
I don't, but we could, if we wanted to right now, the three of us could have a really combative interview.
No,
I don't desire it, but I think it would be electric. Can I say something about podcasting?
Yeah.
Randomly moving into a new space, randomly, sometimes when you're podcasting, you will fall into an accidental vibe that you can't get out of. And then sometimes you're just like, well, I hope we can cut 20 minutes of that episode.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's actually not that hard. Well, because I'm always like, what if we reset? What if I actually had the courage to be like, you guys, take a deep breath. Let's start over.
Yeah.
But I feel like saying that would make things even more awkward.
Well, it's sort of like then you need like a suggestion. Then you're like, let's do random word generator and just start talking about that.
Well, yeah, I know.
It's so hard to jump from one thing just out of nowhere.
Yeah, but then of course my instinct is always to bring up the only thing less. I always want to talk about the one thing we're not allowed to talk about.
Yeah. Ooh, what do you mean? Like the thing, like whatever the thing is in the room that you're like, this person doesn't want to talk about this, I do.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
I want to go back to falling outs and confrontations.
Yeah.
Do you fall out? Do you have confrontations?
I have confrontation, but I don't fall out.
Really? You keep going?
People, look, the amount of time you spend with any person in your life fluctuates and rotates. Like there's sometimes that I'm really hanging out with this group of people. Sometimes I'm really hanging out with this group. It ebbs and flows, especially based on like when I moved.
Sure.
Like I would say my LA friends, like I feel not distant, but I feel like, oh, we see each other so much less now. It's a little different. Mm-hmm. But I'm big on conflict. I love conflict. I'm having it pretty often.
I used to be like that, and then one too many times people were like, you have to stop.
Really?
Because I was raised on conflict. Actually, my mom was texting Matthew this morning or yesterday morning, and Matthew was like, your mom texted, my mom is planning my sister's wedding. And Matthew was, your mom texted me, I'm this close to canceling the wedding. And he was like horrified. And I was like, no, that's how she speaks. Like that's her having gotten one annoying email from the florist.
Yeah.
Like she's not canceling the wedding. No one's in a fight. But it's like, I grew up with every single thing was 0 to 100. My dad would come home and be like, our family is ruined 3 times a week. And it would be like, because taxes are due. It's like, yeah, everyone has to pay those.
Yeah. I love platonic conflict. Like among friends, I love to, after a friend has said something that I didn't like, be like, just so you know, that kind of pissed me off.
Yeah.
I love, because it's easier to just be like, that really pissed me off. I really hope you won't say that again.
Yeah, I think maybe I'm more like that. I don't take the bait of what the thing that bothers me is. No. Like some people will be like, okay, time to have a fight.
Yeah.
And I'm sort of like, hey, by the way, let's never say that again.
Yeah.
And then we're never talking about this.
Or someone will say something that upsets me and I'll be like, we should change the subject before we get into a fight. You know what I mean? Like I love to I'm saying what I feel for sure.
I love to be like, so I heard you say that. That really implied a lot of this to me. Do you mean that?
Yeah.
Like,
ooh, I like that. What did you mean by? Ooh, that's
just how I'm interpreting it.
I'm trying to think of you ever speaking like that.
I feel like when we've had like our
yes,
talk about your conflicts. What has been your guys' biggest fight? Be honest.
Not biggest
really
fight.
Not.
I can think of like one.
Is it early on?
Early on,
but also Club Coming.
That's the one I was thinking.
Okay.
Of.
I knew Club Coming would be involved somehow.
I can think of 2.
That fucking
early on,
very early on. Yeah.
When I
pre what?
Pre-podcast even launching.
Oh, okay.
We just had a sort of miscommunication where I feel like I was kind of, without realizing it, being, I would say, I'm trying not to say the word condescending because that's not what I was being.
No, it was more like, you're talking about like the editing thing.
No, I'm talking about in the beginning, we were having a call and you were like,
oh God, I'm so alive right now.
You know,
I was being sort of like a know-it-all, but then like I would drop the ball and it would be okay. But then when you drop the ball, I'd be like, so you did drop the ball?
Oh.
And then at Club Coming, what happened was I sometimes think that the most comedic thing you can do is be mean.
Yeah.
And we were like literally on stage and I was like, Sam, that shirt sucks. It was just like not, and I didn't even believe it. I thought the shirt was
tough to hear about the shirt you're wearing. Yeah.
No, but it was in no way based in truth. It was just like, I'm trying to like think of something to say and I'm like, roast battle.
Also, like at that point,
roast battle.
At that point,
I'm Lisa Lampanelli.
At that point, in our podcast, we thought it was funny to have tense conversations, but we'd never like turn on each other necessarily.
Yeah, that's true.
But we love to be like, we're tense, things are weird, there's awkward pauses. And then, so we did this Club Coming hosting thing, and George kept negging me, and I would sort of be like, hey, let's move on from this. Let's move on. And he would like kind of dig in again.
Be honest, did the shirt thing hit you like a knife?
Oh, it was bad.
I remember the shirt thing specifically because I knew Sam thought there was some truth to it, and I don't even remember, like I literally had no opinions on the shirt. Like I just was looking for something to comment on, and it was the first thing in front of me. And then from my perspective, I will admit that I could have handled it better. But from my perspective, what was happening is that I was throwing out topics and Sam was not yes-anding. Like, because in my mind, I was like,
when I say you look like shit tonight.
It's like, then you fight back.
Right.
Fight back.
Right.
Fight back.
Now you get me.
Stand up for yourself.
Uh-huh.
But that was like 6 years ago.
How did you guys handle it?
Well, we got off stage and I was like, hey, that really was not good for me.
But the thing is, then we still had to keep posting the show. So I was like, we will have this conversation later. I fully hear you, but right now we have to make up immediately. I was like, give me a hug right this second because someone is on stage and we have to go back and like introduce the next person. Like we're hosting a show.
Yeah.
There's no time.
Of course. But
obviously I see your perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was our last fight.
Yeah.
That was your last fight?
Yeah.
I really don't want to jinx it. I fear the evil eye, and I'm like, if we keep talking about how we're such good coworkers and friends, like literally tomorrow something will happen and we will never speak
also,
again.
literally, whenever you bring up old fights, no matter what, it creates like a second little fight. It always creates a new version of it.
Oh, you think so?
I would say
I do think so.
Early on, especially like COVID, Zoom recordings, there would be some recordings where like the podcast didn't go super well. And it's like, it's not either of our faults, but it's just like, damn, we couldn't get it. We couldn't get to the flow state.
Yeah.
And that was frustrating.
But
I usually blame myself though. I rarely would blame Sam in that. I would be like, I did it. Especially for the podcast, I usually blame myself if it's not funny.
It's really hard. I feel like I have never been able to quite explain, because like Shelby Wolstein and I had Keeping Records, that I adore Shelby. I loved that podcast. And hosting a podcast with someone specifically is so difficult and like intricate. And the hardest part for me a lot of times about it was when we would walk away feeling differently about an episode. And that's true of like shows in general.
Yeah.
Like that would happen on 2 or 2 where like we would come out, like my last tour, we would come off stage and like maybe Chance in Virginia would be like, God, what a fucking show. And I'd be like, I fucking hated that one. You know what I mean? And they'd be like, oh my God, we thought it was so electric. And I would just be like, that would make me feel so distant. And I'm like, why are you not feeling what I felt? And it's like, well, because you're different people. You showed up different tonight. Like you had a different thing this afternoon. You got different amounts of sleep. Like that is really fucking hard.
That's the most relatable thing I've ever heard. We do that all the time.
Where one of you
Like
loves
for
something
shows?
and the other one doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, it sucks.
We've recently gotten way more calm about it, I think, just because
Yeah.
like the more shows you do, the less a single one matters. But like in the beginning, there were shows where one of us would be in a terrible mood the entire rest of the night.
Yeah. I feel guilt when I don't feel like, I don't feel embarrassed or anything. I'm like, whatever, a bad show's whatever. There's a million shows. I feel guilt that I'm like, fuck, those people like paid money and like they came here tonight. Like it might be the only fun thing they get to do all month, or God forbid, even longer. And I'm like, fuck, I just feel guilt that I'm like, God damn it, I didn't do.
I felt that way. I did these 2 shows in London recently, and I felt like especially one of them really didn't go well. And in my mind, and no one could convince me otherwise, I was like, this was my London debut. I flopped. Like the UK is not in my wheelhouse. Like I have been rejected. Like forget Fringe.
This was a wholesale referendum on me.
Completely.
And I flopped.
And I mean, literally, like the audience was representatives from each demographic of England.
Yeah, it's a full
and they
quadrant.
all decided not for us.
Maybe I can be an Irish comedian, but not a British one.
Oh, I would kill in Ireland, to be clear.
Let's be very clear.
Let's be quite clear.
Sally Rooney would be front row. She would be
gagging,
laughing. Should we do our first segment?
Yes. Do you want to introduce it?
Of course.
Yes.
We have a first segment, and it's called Straight Shooters. And this is a segment where we give you a series of rapid fire questions. You choose this thing or this other thing.
Easy.
To gauge your familiarity with and complicity in straight culture. And the one rule is you can't ask any follow-up questions about how the game works. You have to sit in the uncertainty.
Great.
Caleb, small but mighty or tall but right wing?
Small but mighty.
TJ Maxx or Andy Sachs?
Andy Sachs.
A redwood forest or a gay men's chorus?
Gay men's chorus.
Singing the blues, rocking those shoes, or not shopping, just here to peruse?
Not shopping, just here to peruse.
Inshallah or Met Gala?
Inshallah.
Good choice.
Can you imagine? I'm like, actually, fuck
Met
Muslim
Gala.
people. Met Gala, yeah.
Touching the art or smelling a fart?
Touching the art.
Mamma Mia 2, Here We Go Again, or I Must See You Soon, because Peer, you are my friend.
The second one. The second one.
Okay. Pass that puss, clock that tea, sissy that walk, park that car, drop that phone, sleep on the floor, or dream about me?
Dream about me.
Beautiful.
Wow.
And I'm happy with all my answers.
Yeah, I think they were really good. Although I have to say, the comment, I'm happy with all my answers, took me out of it. I said he's too confident.
No, I liked my answers.
He said, you are being like, you know, sort of like Nicki Minaj, I'm the best rapper alive right now.
You need to sit in the uncertainty of the game, George. You need to sit. You need to sit
I
in the
will not
uncertainty
be
of what I might throw
domed
to you.
during my own game.
You need to sit in the uncertainty of what I might say. And
Your
at this
score is
moment-
getting lower by the second, my friend.
my score.
Yeah.
Are you guys scoring me?
Yeah.
No, come on.
Yeah, we rate our guests on a scale of 0 to 1,000 doves based on the Lady Gaga song from Chromatica, 1,000 doves.
Where
Are
am
you
I at
familiar?
right now? Be honest. No, I'm not familiar.
Well, there's a song called 1,000 Doves from the album Chromatica.
You would hate it.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I would say when you were finished, you were like you were like 950
Well,
out of 1,000.
yeah.
I would say now you're hovering around 800.
You know that I did not lose 150 for that. This is a sick podcast. You guys are sick, malevolent, evil gay guys.
798 is your score.
You took me less than 800 for that?
You're being combative.
George is
Because
cruel.
I have to about my score. Wait, question about that song. Is it like gay guy car crash music? Or like what?
No,
where
no,
does
no.
it fall?
It's more like
It's like
Ibiza,
arena.
like sort of bland gay dance.
Do you know what it's like? It's like if a ballad was remixed.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's Professional Widow by Tori Amos remix version.
Yeah. It's very H&M core.
Yeah.
How close have both of you gotten to becoming DJs? And be 100% honest.
Well,
You know what's crazy? This calendar year, I thought to myself, I want to take a DJ class.
it
I
calls
get
to me.
closer every
It calls
day.
to me in a huge way.
I get closer every day.
It's just I know I would be good at it.
Every time I go somewhere basically that music is being played and I'm not vibing with the music, I'm going, fucking put me in the booth. If that's what it takes, I'll throw the dance parties in this
Yeah.
town.
Are you putting on music at the friend hang? Are you in charge of the music at the friend hang?
Yeah, a lot of times. And guess what? Not a lot of people were loving it. I'm putting on Nathaniel Rateliff. I'm putting on Gregory Alan Isakov, passing the joint and being like, everyone chill out.
You know, at my wedding, a professional music critic complimented the playlist that I co-created.
I'm taking some doves away from you for that.
Thank you.
I'm removing some of your doves
Thank
for that.
you.
I'm removing some of your doves for bringing that up. Who was the music critic?
Joe Coscarelli from the New York Times.
Wow. In a very venerable publication as well.
Yeah. Well,
He just interviewed Taylor Swift.
yeah, I will say their music coverage is confusing. And
Well,
I don't know if I agree
would
with
say,
it.
well, honey, I would say their foreign policy coverage is no less confusing.
You, congratulations on your wedding, by the way.
Thank you. And Sam got married too. Do you want to say congratulations to him?
Congratulations on your wedding.
Thank you.
More recently, in fact.
I don't think I remembered because it wasn't brought up to me.
Whereas I kind of bring it up. I've brought it up 3 times.
I don't think
since
I was
I've been here.
invited to either of them. And so my congratulations are kind of contingent and lukewarm based on that.
Yeah. No
And I want to
respect.
thank you both for not inviting me. I do not like weddings.
Is that
I actually
true?
feel a huge relief, generally speaking, when I'm not invited to a wedding.
Oh my
Same.
God, me too.
I'm
mean
like,
it.
thank God.
Yes.
Ugh. I mean, don't get me wrong. If it's down the street, I'll be jealous.
Yeah.
But if it's in another, if I have to get on a flight,
Yes.
I don't want to go.
Every wedding hangs on my calendar like a root canal.
Yeah.
I don't want to go. I don't
Beautiful
care.
sentence.
I'm so sorry. Thank you.
You were literally Fiona Apple.
that was crazy.
That was full Fiona Apple, by the way. You are Wen the Pawn.
hangs on my
you.
calendar like a root canal.
It just weighs down the entire
Every wedding
month.
hangs on my calendar like a root canal.
You guys,
That's crazy.
some doves, may chance?
Hey, I'm going up to
No, we're-
820.
so we're
820.
up
I'm
to
gonna say
820.
820.
We're
Some
up to
doves, may
820.
chance? Nice.
Wow.
Really tough. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about the doves, but just tough to learn that you can lose like 152 doves for. Yeah, it's just hard to understand the math of the doves, obviously. But
Of course, it's complicated.
I don't want to get hung up on it because
the
that's
idea that you
No,
think
no,
it's
no,
math
no.
rather than art that
Poetry.
is sort of more
Spirituality.
divine
Yeah,
feminine
yeah, yeah.
based rather than kind of rationality.
Do you know what's so funny? I don't know why that made me think of this, but I was at a museum in Spain looking at a piece of artwork,
Mhm.
crying. I was so moved.
Of course.
Okay. Pulled out my phone to take a picture of not even the artwork, of the description so I could remember the artist. I'm a little dumb. And a man who works in the museum sprints over to me. Old man sprints over to me and goes, "No photos! Are you kidding me?" And I went, I'm mid-tear, like literally like having a moment. And I was like, "I'm so sorry, what?" And he was like, "The sign!" And there was a sign that said no photos. And I was like, "I'm sorry, I've just never experienced that at a museum in my entire life. My bad." And he was
Yeah.
like, "Delete it." And I was like, "No, I'll put my phone away." And I put my phone away. And then he followed me for a couple seconds.
Really?
Isn't that crazy? I've never been, it's a thing where like, I was in such a spiritual, personal moment
Yeah.
and ripped out of it by a man who, and I never want to hear from a man, by the way. Men should not speak to me unless I have engaged them first. A man should never cold speak to me, and he's yelling at me, screaming at
The
me.
only way a man should speak to you at a museum is he should come stand next to you and go, "Beautiful, isn't it?"
Yeah. And he should be single, age
Yeah.
appropriate.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then he goes, "I'm not talking about
And
the
the
art."
artwork that made you cry was, of course,
Oh.
one of Warhol's Marilyn Monroe prints, correct?
No, it was one of the cans.
It was one of the
It was
Campbell
it was one
soup
of the
cans.
Campbell soup cans.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
bawling.
I
You've
was
never seen anything
moved
like it before.
To tears. The commentary
So
on
what is this
commercialism.
style called?
Yeah, who is this?
Who is this?
I didn't recognize it. I said, who is
Yeah.
this? Yeah, it was
You know,
really
one time
beautiful.
someone told me his favorite artist is Jeff Koons.
That would make me fucking. That would send me into a murderous rage.
He has no idea that I've been thinking about this for 6 years.
Oh my
Every
God.
single time I
Into
see
a
him, I think,
rage.
remember, in my mind, I'm like, Jeff Koons.
I genuinely think you should be able to kill that person and get off. Like, you should have to have a trial and go to court and everything.
I like him. He's a friend of mine.
The jury should let you off for that. That's crazy.
I
The
need
fucking
to know
balloon
who.
dogs.
I know. I'll tell you later.
Yeah, you'll tell me as well, right?
Yeah, well, you don't know.
But I mean, I'll look him up. 'Cause
Yeah,
now I'm
yeah.
gonna be mad
Let's
at
go
him.
kill him tonight.
Let's kill him. No, that's so egregious. I don't like that. And I'm really someone who's kind of like, there's a pot for every kettle.
Yeah.
Like,
Of course.
There's a lid for every pot. Everybody do your thing. Like, I don't care, but that really pisses me off.
Do you know what that it reminded me of just now? My own story
Tell me.
is that sort of kind of pre-Azealia Banks becoming, right wing or whatever. A few years ago, I posted one of the. Oh, you know what it was? It was like someone was doing best albums of the 2010s or something. And I was like, Broke with Expensive Taste, like great album. And then someone responded to my story and goes, "Yeah, I still listen to 212." I said, "Right,
Right.
So like, so does
that's
everyone.
the one everyone knows."
Right. Of course, that makes sense due to its popularity.
It's like that's not.
So that's like the one that's inescapable.
Right, exactly.
Like even if you
That's
weren't
not
trying
what
to
I was
listen to it,
talking
you'd
about.
hear it once a day.
Like, call me crazy, but I'm streaming Cowboy Carter. It's like, right, massively popular. Like yeah, we know.
Oh, that's tough.
That is
So,
tough.
Caleb,
I'm
first of all,
sorry.
I
Yeah.
love the colorway on your sneakers.
Thank you. They're so comfy.
Do you think it's too late for me to get a pair of those? I mean, not those exact ones, but you know how Solomon's, it's like every day you're like,
Every day the clock is ticking.
how long is it going to last?
Yeah. No, it is not too late.
Okay.
Also, I wish you would buy the exact pair. Anytime someone buys exactly something that I've worn, I take it as the most sincere compliment. If you would buy this exact pair, it would just like
I'm
make
going
me
to.
feel so affirmed. I would maybe
Okay.
almost cry.
Okay.
No, it's not too late. I got these pretty recently, like way after. I'll be honest, this is my thing with trends, especially fashion trends, because I'm not very fashionable. Most fashion trends, when I see them, I go, that is so stupid.
Me
I
too.
would never. I can't believe this is. And then it goes on long enough to where the cool people are past it. And I'm like, I'm low key digging. that.
Completely.
Yes. I'm like, specifically with fashion, I'm a bit of a sheep.
No, I am too.
I'm a follower.
I'm definitely a sheep. I'm definitely sort of in that place right now where I'm like, have I ever had an original thought, or am I just sort of copying what people are doing around me?
Yeah.
You know, it gets so
In
complicated.
fashion or in general?
Mostly in fashion.
Good. Okay. That's nice. I wanted it to be localized.
That's good, because when I'm like, okay, I hate all my clothes, it's time to buy something new, I'm sort of like, I'm going to change everything. And then I'll just be like, no, I'm going to get whatever everyone else is wearing. Like,
Yeah.
it's time to just sort of do what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, I'm going to do something crazy. And it's, do you mean getting selvage denim?
yeah.
Because that's ultimately what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want you to be crazy in that way.
Yeah.
And I think you guys are trendsetters. And I think, look, whatever you wear is cool because you're wearing it. And I
Thank
really
you.
believe in both of you. And if you want to get
Thank
these
you,
sneakers,
Caleb.
I think you would look fabulous in them. And also, I'm wondering, what are you guys most afraid of?
Wait, hold on.
Okay, and I want to say one more thing before I respond to that.
Yeah.
Fish mostly. I hate them.
Are you
You
okay,
hate
say your
fish?
thing, 'cause I want to come back
you
to
are
that.
having a thing with fish.
What is
Fish,
going on with
I think are
fish?
going to swim into my mouth and I'm going to choke and die.
I beg your pardon?
Yes.
But
Anytime
then
you're in a
Sam
body of
also
water?
told me
Anytime.
the other day that in fact, he said this on air, that the food of the summer is going to be fish.
Sam, you can't have it both ways. You're trying to have your cake and eat
No,
it too.
you know, he wants to dom the fish before they dom him.
No,
He's saying, don't swim into my mouth. I'm going to eat you.
But I also
Yeah.
said that, but the fish, I don't want to eat them, but they are on all the food. People
Yeah.
are putting them on everything.
Fish.
Oh, you were
Little
just
fish.
objectively observing a trend rather than
course.
saying I want
And
fish.
every time they come on the food, I say, ugh, I got to eat this fish now.
Fish is everywhere right now.
It's everywhere.
It's having a total moment.
George, I wanted to say that you've been having this conversation specifically about getting these shoes for about 2 years.
I know.
Get them. Get them. It's time. Actually, what size are you?
A 9.5.
Okay. Why did you pause? Were you not sure or were you scared to
Are
share?
you shy?
I was not scared to. Well, I do have trauma from. I have trauma from
Sorry.
when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know the thing of, you know, people being like, if you have small feet, you have a small dick.
Of course.
I had not gone through puberty. I had, for my age, small feet at one point.
Yeah.
And I was, at some point, that was said to me
Yeah.
of like, that means you have a small dick. I was like, yeah, I do, because again, I'm prepubescent.
Hello.
But
child,
that
I've
has
heard of
like
it.
stayed with me. And now, and I have like a weird insecurity about like shoe size.
I can't believe you just admitted you had a small dick as a child.
Yeah. Disgusting. Can I tell you, I have trauma with that expression as well? Because I've always had really big feet and I have never had a big dick. And I thought when I was in like middle school, and everyone's dicks were getting bigger, my dick got only a little bit bigger. It was
So-
like kind of the size it was going to be. And then I was like, what the fuck? I got so mad because the whole time having big feet, I was like, my dick's going to get huge someday and I'm going to be a guy with a huge dick. And then lo and behold, I had to get really good at other stuff. It just totally sucked. I was like, the promise of the big dick, it was promised to me.
Well, because you were also, it was seen as like the scientific thing of like
Yeah, it was fact.
foot size, and then also like people doing this. If you do an L with your fingers, your dick is from thumb to pointer finger,
Yeah.
and people will be like, "That's science."
Well, it can't because some people have 12-inch dicks.
Exactly.
Which, by the way, is
Literally.
egregious.
It's too much.
I don't like it. When guys are bragging about, when guys on Grindr especially are like 11-inch dick, I'm like, great, leave me alone.
Well, I am like, so it's a prop?
Right. What would you do with it?
What would you do?
Look
Yeah.
at it. I mean, they are fun to look at, but it's like, no, the promise of the big dick never came to my door, and that truly was devastating to me. I started to question everything. Not too long after that, I started to question religion, and it wasn't related, but you have to really think about that.
Yeah.
Because you were like, if there was a God, he would have given me a huge cock.
Or smaller feet. Either give me smaller feet or a huge dick, one way or another. But I'm
don't you
tired of
think,
living like this.
If anything, it's proof of the existence of God that he has a playfulness rather than everything being scientific.
I guess. I guess if you're into that kind of thing, but I'm not really into that. I believe good people get rewards and bad people go to hell.
The other day, Max Witter was like, we were talking about something, and I was like, I struggle with people who believe. I'm sorry. in astrology. I struggle because it's not for me. Okay.
Max Woodard said this?
No, I said this.
Okay.
And then Max goes, yeah, it's like how I struggle with people who believe in God. And he was like, do you believe in God? And I like paused for a second. I was like, I don't believe in like Judeo-Christian God, but you know, do I know everything about the world? No, I was trying to say that, but I took literally one breath and then Max goes, see, exactly. I can't talk about this.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I was like, and then I had to be like defending myself about like my non-religious beliefs.
But what is your belief on God? You have a belief on God?
Mine's similar to that one.
Yeah.
I feel like
Okay.
it's the exact same
Well, I
thing.
went through a very militant atheist phase when I was a teenager, obviously, because I have a brain.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was literally like, Richard Dawkins is Bay.
No, for sure.
Christopher Hitchens
I
is
bought that
T.
book. I never read it.
Yeah, same. No, never read it in my life. Haven't
But
even cracked
God,
it
to
open.
hold it.
Literally. No,
Like
I
the
literally.
God delusion.
Where did I first come into contact with him? Real Time with Bill Maher.
Hello.
Any
Shout
follow-up
out.
Oh, I
questions?
loved Bill Maher when I was an atheist.
The best.
Yeah, it was tough. I was a really insufferable person.
No, it was crazy. I tried to join the atheist group at my college, and then I went there. I said, everyone here is ugly.
That's tough.
I don't belong here.
Yeah. It's not you.
It's not me.
That's not your story.
So, point being, my like wishy-washiness about religion and spirituality now is almost a reaction to like I went too far in that direction. I'm not going to be like a militant atheist. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, whatever goes.
I also have this thing right now where I'm sort of like, who knows where I'll be in like 15 years?
Totally.
Where I what if I get bonked on the head? And
I
I'm
love
like,
talking about head bonking.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna happen for me.
You think?
Like something's gonna go horribly wrong, and I'm gonna be like, actually, I'm devout now.
It's going to be like, I feel
Really?
pretty starring Amy Schumer, but
Literally.
with religion.
I'm just
With
like, who
religion.
knows?
You think so?
What's your relationship to religion?
Oh, love.
Yeah.
Love them all.
Were you raised
Uh,
religious?
Well, yeah, I was raised Christian.
But, like, what kind?
Baptist.
Okay. I was raised Greek Orthodox.
Thank you for your service, by the way. Love the
course.
dances. I would say, yeah, same thing. I'm like, I don't really believe in like a guy in the sky who makes decisions about things, but I think that generally there's a force in the universe that I think most people are good. I
Mhm.
think we're fundamentally good. And I genuinely kind of generally believe that like there's a force that pushes us towards love that I would say we're referring to the same thing when people call that God. And I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
I
God
don't
is
believe in
love.
I can believe in heaven.
Yeah.
Hell is a no-go for me.
You
I'm
do
like,
believe in heaven.
I can believe in heaven. Sure. I think that's nice. Why not?
Mhm.
I think that's nice. Hell is an absolute no for me.
Yeah, I don't want to feel like there's punishment potential at
It doesn't
all.
make any fucking sense.
No.
Hell doesn't make any. This was really what undid Christianity for me, not to have that kind of podcast.
Yeah,
But-
this is weird.
Really, what it was for me is I was like, you're telling me every Jewish person goes to hell, every Hindu person, every like that doesn't make any fucking sense. There would at least need to be concessions.
Totally.
Right.
It really fucked me up.
I guess I was never taught that. I feel like it was always, if you're basically moral, you go to heaven.
See, and that was not what was going on in my neck
Got
of the
it.
woods. Missouri was moving a little different.
Yeah.
You never said your biggest fear, and I'm wondering why.
My biggest fear, let's see. Oh.
Can't say fish; it's already taken.
Fish is taken. They're gonna swim in your mouth and you're gonna choke and die.
Like,
you're
just
swimming
like
open
a
mouth.
pure loneliness, like complete isolation.
Yeah.
Okay, I have another one. Birds.
Okay, we've got fish, pure loneliness, birds, loving the mixture.
What's yours?
Are you lonely?
I'm not that. I wouldn't. It's not that I feel it knocking at my door, but I feel actually like I am. I value my relationships and connections. And when I think of what my idea of hell is, it's like being completely solitary in a room by myself. It's just, my fear. It's not that I'm. It's not that
Now
I.
imagine there's fish and birds there.
It's not that I'm lonely. It's like, what if everyone I know died? Like
Yeah.
that's
yeah,
the
no,
fear.
that's legit scary.
That one's tough.
That
Yeah.
one's really tough. I think something that scares me sometimes is that sometimes I'm like, God, I'd be so much happier if I were completely alone. Like sometimes when I'm texting, I'm like, God, I wish I didn't know this person.
That is so beautiful.
God.
That is so
No,
beautiful.
that rivals hang on my calendar like root canals. Damn.
That is so beautiful.
That is
Sometimes
so
when I'm
good.
texting, I wish I didn't know this person. Beautiful to me. Completely beautiful.
I actually had a similar but different experience of I was on Instagram and I see the first 4 stories I would watch if I clicked, like the first 4 people in the top bar. And I just thought to myself, I don't respect any of these 4 people.
No.
I don't like them. They have nothing to offer. I follow them out of pure social reciprocal whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And yet I'm about to do it.
And here
Isn't
I
that
go.
sick?
I'm about to watch all 4.
Yeah.
And one is going to be sort of like new haircut. One is going to be promoting a comedy show in a city I don't live in. One is going to be someone, posting the new Pink Panthers, and one is going to be, a close friend story that's like looking for work.
Oh yeah, I hate when people are looking for work.
Yeah,
Enough.
So much disdain.
I'm not
Keep
hiring.
it to yourself, sweetie.
I'm not hiring.
Yeah,
Take me off.
I can't help you. Sorry.
What's yours?
My biggest fear? Oh gosh, I guess probably that I'm wrong about all the God stuff. That would be a nightmare. Could you imagine? I get there and he's like, "Okay, you talked a lot of shit, brother."
How much of a gag would it be if God was literally traditional Bible God?
Yeah.
After all of this,
Yeah.
Man with a beard.
After
Man
everything,
with a beard.
literally a guy.
That would be-
Noah's Ark was real.
That would
in
be
a
actually
literal
kind
sense.
of.
Do you
I
know
would
what's
love that.
crazy? This is the closest I get to sounding like a narcissistic sociopath. Is that I actually, I mean, this is insane. I actually have thought, like, low key, if it turns out to be that and I get like a conference with him, I think I can make my case. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that
exactly what
I
you're
talked
saying.
mad shit on you down there. I totally didn't believe in your entire thing. I
Yeah.
thought your son was fake. Like, I fucking legit apologize. That is my bad. You have to understand I was coming at it from a creative place. I literally think I could be like, brother, like, come on. You made me, like, low-key, I'm your son as
Yeah.
well.
You made me like this.
You made me, and like, look, you shouldn't have put me gay in Missouri. Like, I probably would have, if you would have made me straight in Connecticut, I bet I would have stuck with the whole fucking thing.
Oh my God. You would be such a good religious
You would
person.
be
if you were
Allison
straight in
Williams.
Canada.
I'd be literally a Republican senator, and it would be
Oh
beautiful.
my God, you'd be good at that. Fuck.
I know. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I would say to him is I would be like, dude, like, it's clearly nothing personal. I had my own shit going on down there. Let's put it behind us. I would love to be in service of you now in heaven. Please don't send me to hell. I'm so fucked. Or at least not forever. Even if he was like a little bit of hell, I'd be like, fair is fair.
Yeah.
Send me to
Yeah.
hell for a stint. But then
I feel like
probably
he would
never bring me.
he would either really see where you're coming from, or he would be like, you would do well in hell.
Yeah.
He'd be like, I know it seems bad,
Yeah.
but your whole vibe
Yeah.
would crush.
Do you know what I guess my
You'd
biggest
be like
fear
the
is?
mayor of hell.
And I do think that. My biggest fear is that I will get to heaven. It'll be traditional God.
Well, yeah.
I'll make my case and I'll be like, you have to understand, like, I was going through a lot down there. Like, obviously, let's put it behind us. Like, I feel sick to my stomach right now. I feel so stupid. I'm legit so fucking sorry about that.
Yeah.
Please, 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 please just let me go straight to heaven. And then God is going to go, I really feel for you. Things were crazy down there. No big deal. You have to go to hell for a little bit. And I'm going to be like, that is completely fair. Thank you. Completely, totally thank you for like hearing me out. And then he sends me to hell and never brings me back to heaven.
Oh no.
And I'm in hell the whole time being like, any minute now I'm getting out of this and I'm just always in hell.
Whoa.
That's tough.
And that would be uniquely hell for me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
right, waiting to leave.
Because like
Oh
if
my
I go
God.
to hell, it's like, okay, I'm in hell. Like, fuck. Like,
Right.
this completely sucks.
Like,
I
let's
wish I was
settle in though.
heaven.
I'm stuck.
But it's like I'm in hell.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what do you remember the feeling when you were a kid, when you don't have an idea of like how time works, of being like, have we been here for 7 hours?
Yeah.
Being like in the waiting room for a pediatrician or something and being like, oh my.
will we
God.
never leave here again? Yeah.
Literally, and that is a feeling that as an adult, they're arresting us. That as an adult, you at least you're like, I can see how long it's been.
Yeah.
I have a really positive version of that though. Once when I was like a child. Sorry.
Can't wait.
It's crazy.
Sorry, there is terrorist activity going on outside the windows. but please
Podcasting
do-
through it all.
Please tell us what's going on with you in time. Yeah, people are desperately hurt out there, but tell us about what's going on with you in time.
Look, it's New York City. People are hit by cars all the time. It's fine.
That many sirens for one person hit by a car.
Could
Crazy.
someone just check the news to see
Somebody open Twitter.
before I say anything?
Someone search Twitter. New York event now.
New York terrorism.
I found out about the virus on the cruise because I saw a tweet about a gay guy who tweeted about it.
That is one of the best ways to learn about news. By
Yeah.
the way, gay guys are always trying to be the first one to have a take.
It was,
posting.
it was literally like someone making fun of a gay guy being like, the cruise is obviously difficult, but they're taking good care of us. And then it was like a picture of his plate and it had like filet mignon.
Oh, I wouldn't mind that at
That's
all.
fun.
Sorry, go ahead.
So basically, the thing with time was, now that the sirens have stopped, I feel comfortable speaking flippantly. I remember one time I was a little kid and it was summer, and I was like, "Oh no, school's starting soon." And then my parents were like, "It's July," and I was like, "Wait, that's awesome." I was sure like all the summer had passed. It was only July.
And you had so much summer left.
So much.
That's beautiful, Sam.
It was the best feeling. I think about it all the time because
Thank
I'm like,
you.
I wish I could have that again. Just
Can't you?
just to be worried that it's coming tomorrow and it's actually still July.
No, it's like waking up and realizing your alarm hasn't gone off.
Ugh.
That is special.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess that's really special. I can't stop thinking about God. I really hope that if he's listening, like, I hope he just understands what I'm going through down here. Do you know what I mean?
No, I do know what you mean.
I've got my own shit going on.
You know what my feeling about Christian God has always been, I feel like I could befriend his assistant.
Yeah.
God himself, I don't think I would connect with.
Right.
You know, I'm not going to have a meeting with the head of Amazon.
Right.
But I know that some like associate producer listens to the podcast.
Yeah, that
Right.
Chica in development.
That's kind of, I'm like, I'm going to find the Chica in development of heaven and
Yeah,
I'm going
the
to charm her.
coordinator.
And I actually think it speaks very well of you and your confidence that you actually think you can convince God. I'm not even attempting that.
Yeah.
I'm finding the middle manager.
Yeah.
She's just trying to feed her children.
I want to win her over too.
Yeah, but I think you're like that's easy. Like you're like I've already won her over. She listens to the pod.
I want to win her over. I want everyone in heaven to love me, and I want to get in if it turns out to be real. If it turns out to be real, it's obviously like, wow, I'm in a bad way.
Totally.
You know, that's one of the big things about religion. That's how they really get you.
Yeah, that's tough.
But at the end of the day, fuck it, we ball. Like, I'm doing my thing regardless.
Literally, all we can do is like fucking party.
It's also like the context of all of this is like all three of us were raised some level of Christian. It's equally likely that some other religion is real, and like we're all in the same boat.
I really
And I
worry
actually
about
like that as a possibility more because I'm like, oh, perfect. I don't even have the context for this.
Yeah.
Put me wherever.
Yeah.
Like I'll go where the category other is.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I can really handle you die and nothing ever happens. Like, it's just the end.
Mhm.
I can handle that. That sucks. That's obviously like so sad. Totally want to go
Yeah.
on in a good way. But hell, I'm like, wow, if I really burn in hell for eternity, it was like a crazy gamble I made just to be chilling on earth.
How about come back as a dog? Come back
Not
as a
into
family
that.
dog, maybe?
I don't like
Not
that
into
at
that.
all.
I'm so sorry.
To be a dog and be
Come back
desperate
as a
to
family
speak.
dog?
I
To be
don't
like, I
like
have
that.
complex ideas.
Oh,
Like,
dogs can communicate, wag the tail, woof woof.
I don't like that.
No,
I don't want to be. I do not want to be in someone else's charge. I don't want to be. They decide when I eat. What if I get a bad owner? Not all dogs live charmed lives.
That's true.
Some of them are cops, first of all, and some of them work.
That's true.
It's scary.
That's true. I never thought about that.
Yeah. Think about that.
they're going to make you come back as a fish or a bird to teach you a lesson.
To not be so judgmental of
That's
fish and
right.
birds.
That'd be kind of beautiful.
Every time a bird, I feel like a bird is going to fly into my face.
Uh-huh.
Both of these animals are drawn to my face.
Yeah. So I guess I do have some follow-ups. Has a fish or a bird ever approached your face in a really menacing way?
I do think that pigeons get closer to me than other people.
Okay.
I must be honest. And the fish, they just move unpredictably, and so do I. It's not their fault. I do think it'll be an accident with the fish in particular, but it's going to happen.
But with the birds, it'll be intentional. They're
purpose.
attacking. Okay.
Does there any part of you that feels like when the fish gets into your mouth that rather than choking on it and dying, you might spit it out? Is there a part of you that entertains that ever?
I just think once they get that far, they're going to want to keep going forward because
Right.
fish only go forward.
That is true, but they're
That's
not in
true.
water, so they're not able to swim as well. Don't you feel that you could just go and like kind of push it back?
You know,
I'm trying to help you because you seem very obviously like distraught about this, and I want to help.
I hope that I have the wherewithal to get it out.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I do.
Well, you're in big trouble if it's a small. Here's what I'll say: if it's a tiny fish, you're fine.
Yeah.
If it's a
Yeah.
huge fish, you're fine.
Right.
If you get a medium-sized fish, that's the danger.
No, that's clogging.
I'm
Yeah.
dead.
yeah, you're
It's
fucked.
over.
I have a friend with a bird phobia, and going out with her is so annoying. It's like I can't keep hearing about it.
Oh, for real?
I love her to death, Maddie. I'm so sorry. I love you, girl. But like, truly, we're sitting and like a bird even comes close. And, I'm like, stop with this. Like, you need
Yeah.
to get therapy or like something needs to give. I can't do it. People with rats too. When the rat comes a little close, it's like you can
Oh.
jump, but you can't scream and breathe heavy for 3 blocks. Like, we need
Yeah,
to move
no,
on.
rat's okay.
Caleb, what is your straight topic and what's straight about it?
Okay. What was I thinking of? I had a couple. Okay. This is what I
Hobbies.
was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if this is happening to everybody, but the gay people in my life are on thin fucking ice because they are not doing this. Straight people have separate hobbies that their partner are not invited to.
Yeah.
I really, really like this, and I want gay people to get involved. The number of gay people, I invite one gay person, be they lesbian, be they gay man, be they some different pronoun mixture, but queer. I will invite them to, it's not funny, it's some people's situation. I will invite them to something, one of them, one partner,
Yeah.
and then they'll say, we'll be there.
Yeah.
Who's we?
Right.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Let's talk about that pronoun.
They weren't invited. We. When couples become we without my consent, your partner, you have to ask me, would you mind if Jared came? Jared's not always necessarily invited.
Yeah.
Unless, by the way, there are some couples in my life that know they are exempt from this because I knew each of them. Either I met them at the same time in the context of a couple,
Mhm.
or I knew each of them separately before they became a couple. There are rules to this shit. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%. It's a big pet peeve when people don't ask because, we're in relationships. I'm always like, is it okay if we bring blank?
Yeah.
And it's like, you got to ask.
Yeah.
And I feel that sometimes there's a looming threat of not asking where it's like, you don't know who you're going to get. And it makes the vibe so completely different.
Yeah.
Where I think they're not asking knowingly because they don't want you to panic.
Of course. And they don't want you to be able to say no. And also, God forbid, they're going through something and it's kind of coming through in the vibe and they don't know it. Now the couple's there and they're going through something and they're kind of being like, so how are you?
Right. So
fuck.
But this is the difference between that and then the straight impulse to basically be like, it's boys' night, it's girls' night. Now, of course, I like it too, and I think it's healthy. But of course, often the implication is it's boys' night because I hate my wife. It's girls' night because my husband is a criminal that should be in prison.
Yeah. Yeah.
Finally, I'm away from him because every day is a nightmare and I cry myself to sleep.
One of my options for this was going to be straight people's I hate my partner merch.
Yeah,
The novelty shirts
well, of course.
that are like, if found, don't return to my bitch wife.
Yeah.
Return to the boys.
Yeah.
I like that. I think that's kind of combative and fun. I don't want it with my partner, but I think it's really beautiful. And it's one of the last things that straight people have like a true corner on.
It is a kind of roast-based humor that is refreshing when you're used to everything being kumbaya and we're all making like a collective stew because it's co-op night.
Yeah.
I mean, gender breakdown of a relationship, sometimes it is a helpful barrier.
Yeah.
Because you can't find a reason to not bring your same-sex partner to something.
Gender can be helpful.
Gender can be helpful.
The binary has helped in situations before.
It has helped. And I'm like trying to think, because this is, I don't know if this will lead to anything fruitful, but I'm going to say it anyway. So currently, I feel like I'm very new to LA. Husband is with me. I'm saying you should go out and make your own friends. You need to go out and make friends that aren't people you know through me.
Yeah.
And then he'll like hang out with someone and he'll be like, well, they're kind of weirded out that you're not coming to hang out with them. And I'm like, well, I don't want to be their friend. I want you to have your own friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's weird to explain to them why I'm not coming.
Yeah. It would be so
like,
much easier if you were like, I'm a girl.
I'm a girl.
I'm a
you
girl.
guys are doing boys' night. I'm girl.
Hello. You guys are going to play poker and smoke cigars or whatever.
Yeah, I can't understand those rules. I'm woman's brain.
But instead, I'm also boy. And so they're like, okay, boy hates us. And I'm like, no, that's
really
not what's going on.
When you have two boys and two girls, things can get very malevolent very fast.
Yeah.
Because if you're a boy, why are you not at boys' night?
It's crazy.
In every relationship I've ever been in, I have had multiple times in the relationship, many times, where I've said, you can't come tonight. And the reason is that I don't want to see you. I want to see my friends.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I think that's something that straight people are doing more than us, and we have got to get involved in that. I think it's so special. Even when it's toxic, even when it's like the boys are being toxic and gross, I kind of like it. And I like that I get invited to both. I have that privilege.
I know, that is nice.
The particular type of gay man that I am, I get invited to girls' night and boys' night, and I love them equally.
That's
and I'm
nice.
taking sides and I'm trading on people.
Yeah.
I'm doing tradership.
What's your relationship with it?
Well, I will say Matthew, took a very intensive wine class, and he has his wine friends, and they get together and they each bring a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
And they do a tasting.
Beautiful.
I am not involved in that.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
It doesn't hurt you?
No, not at all.
But
You
you
love
also love wine.
Yeah, but
And you're a boy.
Yeah, doesn't
Right.
that get confusing?
and then I guess my version of that, of course, is going to Union Hall.
Yeah, no, definitely my version of that is going to a comedy show.
Hanging
Yeah.
out in the green room of the Bell House of a show you're not even on.
No,
But
completely.
what's complicated about that is I also don't want to be there.
I don't want you to have to come because I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where it gets confusing.
Union Hall is one of the most insidious hangs in comedy because that green room is absolutely unacceptable. Put up a wall, do something. I can't keep having the curtain open. I can't keep having one bench everyone's supposed to sit on. Why are there 10 comics back here?
Yeah.
It's not working.
I
Well,
do
the
think it's
thing with
funny when
Union
there's a
Hall-
photographer back there because
Yeah.
it's like
It's
the
amazing.
pictures are just the most insane cluster of people in the smallest space possible.
Yeah.
Union Hall, of course, top floor, straight bocce bar.
Yeah.
Fully, it is It is after work drinks, first dates, and neighborhood hang for people who live in Park Slope.
Yes.
Mhm.
And people making out in the broad daylight.
People are making out in the broad daylight?
yeah.
Oh my God. I have been at Union Hall at like 11 p.m., midnight after a show, and there's somebody straddling somebody on a couch.
Oh my
I've done it.
God.
I've done it.
At
I'll do it
Union
again.
Hall?
Oh yeah, I'll do it again.
Wow.
Oh, you were queering the space.
I was clearing the space. It was different when I
I
was
mean, that's
doing it.
activism.
I love
Yeah.
making out. I'll make out at Union Hall. I'll make out anywhere.
Making
Union
out,
Hall.
making
Oh,
out
yeah.
publicly is one of those things that truly when other people do it, I'm like, you are disgusting. And when I do it, I'm like, I'm Carrie Bradshaw.
And that's how I feel. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm in a movie. Welcome to the scene.
No, completely.
Yeah.
I love making out. I'm not thinking. I love making out anywhere is so special and beautiful to me. If I need
I
to make
agree.
out, I need to make out.
No, that's true.
If it has to be upstairs at Union Hall, then so be it. The chicken wings at Union Hall, by the way, not to make it a Union Hall episode, those chicken wings are fucking banging. I
Oh.
took a hit of a girl's vape from the audience of a Union Hall show recently. It was way stronger than I expected. And I said on the stage, someone from the staff has to bring chicken wings to me immediately. I love you guys, please. And they did. And I don't think I've been that happy in a long time.
Yeah.
This is actually a really hot tip because I always get the burger and I'm not happy with it, but I get it every single time.
It's time to move on.
Thank you.
It's time to move on to the chicken wings. Also, I'm just going to be transparent with you guys. I have been developing an eye twitch and it's flaring up right
You
now.
posted about this.
I'm really
I
scared.
also had one and it actually went away without me doing anything.
Okay, how long did you have it?
Like a few months. Like maybe 2 months.
Oh my God. That is so long.
Like maybe 2 months.
I'm being such a baby. I've had it for like 5 days and I'm like, so there's this life altering thing that has happened to me.
What I've realized is that you literally can't control your health. You know, I have this thing where I get sick very often. And I also used to be a smoker. I quit smoking. Since quitting smoking, I've gotten sick more.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
I thought that was bad for my
Excuse
health.
Me?
Do I need to start smoking again?
You didn't do anything you didn't get a new prescription. You didn't start drinking more water, less caffeine, potassium, sleep, nothing.
I'm good at water and sleep.
Me too.
Because people, you know, one of my biggest pet peeves,
Say it.
asking someone, what are your immunity tips? They go, drink a lot of water and get a lot of sleep and eat a lot of vegetables. Like, I'm sorry, do you think let's get it started by the Black Eyed Peas?
Yeah. You think I'm just what? I'm just railing fried foods and soda and no sleep every night until 4 a.m? No, I'm in bed drinking water. What about you? Eye twitch? You ever had one?
I was just getting one in the park.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't know why I have an eye twitch right
I
now.
think
I'm
we
actually
are-
pretty relaxed. I thought I was,
Yeah.
but when I do have them, they last a long time.
Although,
How
you
many
know,
days?
the other thing with
Like months.
the other thing with water, sleep, it's like water, sleep, and of course screen time. And I'm like, doesn't count.
That's not real. I'm different.
I can handle it.
Yeah. You're weak.
It's
Do
like,
your weak
yeah,
people
like,
shit.
Screen time is the one French lady who's 105 years old and she smoked a pack a day. That's me with screen time. I can
Yeah.
be on my phone. It doesn't affect me.
Over the next, I will say I've been talking about this. I'm banking episodes of my podcast right now. And now I've brought up the eye twitch on your show. So over the next 1 to 3 months,
Yeah, it's going to be a huge
people are
theme.
just going to hear me talk
Yeah.
about this eye twitch a lot. And they're just going to have to get okay with it because when something's happening to me, it's happening to everybody.
Mhm.
Of course.
It's everyone's problem now.
Oh my God.
I
When I
mean-
was on Accutane last summer, I would call the New York Times every day and say, why isn't this in the arts and leisure section? I'm still on Accutane.
I had about 2 years of health issues that this podcast heard way too much about.
You know-
we got a comment that was like, "There's the one who's always in the hospital is annoying." And I was
Can
like,
the sick one please shut up or talk about it less? Do something. Thank you.
I mean,
was
it was
like,
all worth
damn.
it because of the fact that you had a catheter in while we interviewed Kathy
"Of
Griffin.
course, it was worth it for that."
You had a catheter?
Oh yeah.
While we
happened
had
to you?
Kathy Griffin on, and then she said, you know, my fans are called catheters.
Okay. Shout out.
I had a kidney problem.
Oh, I'm so
It's
sorry.
fixed now, I think.
It's all good?
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah.
Whoa, what was the kidney problem? Do you want to talk about it or not really?
We don't need to talk about
No
it.
worries.
It's kind of
I just
gross.
Have you ever
Catheters kind of
considered
intense.
donating a kidney?
No. That's not the kind of stuff I'm getting involved in. I don't feel that I'm healthy. I have no health issues, but I feel that there will come a day when I need all my stuff.
Yeah, because I feel a lot of guilt about. I used to be much more, I guess, charitable would be the word, and I feel like I don't do enough to help out. And I had the thought the other day, what would sort of be a great way to like make up for the last 2 years? Just donate a kidney. That's like such a big act
Yeah.
that it's as though I've been volunteering for 2 years.
I'm not giving of my body.
Oh.
I'm not giving of my body. I'm not giving blood. I'm not giving organs. It's not, I'll give of my money and time
Mm-hmm.
and my thoughts. Sure.
Yeah.
Prayers even. I'm not giving of my body.
One of my favorite archetypes, gay guys who are so pissed they can't give blood.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so fake.
It's like,
so
relax.
fake.
Yeah. Well, and it's also like, guys, we
They're
are.
literally like in an act up t-shirt rioting. I'm like, It's
Just
fine.
keep your blood.
Well, it's like the gay guys in this day and age are like desperate to like find where they're discriminated against. It's
Oh
like
my
you
God.
can find it, sure, but you're digging a little deep.
It's, to me, honestly, and this might be controversial, and we can keep it in. It's the same thing with the wedding cakes. I don't care.
Oh my
If you
God,
wanna make
yeah.
a gay wedding cake? Fuck you. I'll take my business somewhere else. What is this like? We're going to the Supreme Court about it? Fuck that bigot and their cake. Go to a gay cake
The
shop.
idea that you convince the bigot to make you a cake and then you're like, thank you.
It's like, fuck that cake.
Why would you want that cake? That is such bad juju.
You wanna
You're
give
starting
them
your
money?
life together eating the bigoted cake?
It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, and they're putting weird stuff in there.
Oh, they're putting stuff in there.
Yeah, not good.
Who knows what's going in there?
Also, a cake for a gay wedding, you're going to need that to be gluten-free, sugar-free. You're going to
wow.
need to have no artificial food coloring. That is not going to happen at the homophobic bakery.
By the way, I'm not vegan or gluten-free, and my birthday cake was vegan and gluten-free, and I got zero applause. Not a thank you text. The number of vegans who benefited from my conscientiousness at my own birthday party, nary a thank you. These people
Our
are
community is
ungrateful.
sick.
This is a constant battle I deal with where I will deal with, I'm very inclusive of food allergies, but I need you to then be on your knees thanking me.
Yeah,
Well,
worship me.
Like, I need credit. I need you next time we see each other to bring up, by the way, thank you.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yes.
When you got that gluten-free carrot cake.
Wasn't that nice?
one time Misha homemade falafel, pita, hummus, the whole thing because we were having vegans over for dinner.
Yeah.
And
Probably
you better,
Max Wittert again.
And you better believe they took one bite and they're like, full.
Jail.
And it was like, so are we supposed to eat all this by ourselves?
Yeah.
This is completely insane.
By the way, if we were having it, it would taste way better because we do it normal style.
Of course.
I'm sorry, I can't. If you're going to be vegan or otherwise, you need to be showing a lot of appreciation for your friends who are normal that are making concessions. My birthday cake was vegan?
Yeah,
That's
no,
Do
crazy.
you know how
crazy.
embarrassing that is to me?
That must have been weird.
Do you know how fucking embarrassing that is? There could have been real butter in there, but there wasn't because of you. And they're eating it. They're saying nothing.
Like, oh,
On top of that, they're
pretty
non-binary,
good. Not that it matters, but
which is no
paints
big
a
deal. But
picture.
it's just like, once again, I've gone out of my way for your thing.
Of course, of course.
Kidding. Love you guys.
So when you're sort of dealing with a person in a relationship who's bringing their partner all the time, are you ever sort of just like, hey, could it just be us?
Oh, absolutely. And it's not a could. I'm very, very much saying,
You're blocking the partner.
oh, I'm texting. I'm all the time texting and saying, hey, I would like to invite you guys over for dinner tonight. It's a girls' night. Nobody's partners are invited. Thank you. I'm telling up front. There's no plus ones. This is the hang I'd like to have tonight.
That is the solution. Is just calling it girls' night gender neutral, where it's
Yeah.
like just not partners.
Yeah.
That's actually something that could be good.
Yeah,
I'm not doing
girls'
it every
night
time.
means no partners. It doesn't mean girls.
Right.
I'm not doing it every time. I'm happy to hang out with your partner every once in a while. There's some, and by the way, you know what really sucks is of the people I'm doing that to, maybe 40 to 60% of them, I would like for their partner to come, but I have
That's
to put
what's
down the rule.
annoying. Yes.
Because the other people don't know and they'll bring their annoying partner that they know we don't like because they're trying to like force feed us them.
That is so tough.
There's nothing worse than when your friend or loved one has a partner that they're trying to like make the group love.
Yeah.
They're trying to like
Mhm.
get the group to fall in love with this person. It's like, baby, it's been 6 years. We
Mhm.
don't like him.
no, totally.
Yeah.
Stop bringing him to everything. We're not going to change our minds. What we can do now is ride it out.
And of course, don't even get me started on people who love to shit talk their partners.
Mm.
You're walking them through, you're basically convincing them almost to break up with them every single time the conversation happens for 6 years.
Mhm.
And then they're like, Richard's coming.
Can you guys be nicer to Richard? I just feel like you guys are kind of mean to Richard. Why doesn't he get the treatment other partners get?
And it's like, because you
because
told me
you told
every
me-
day for the last 6 years to hate him.
Yeah, he's a disgusting cretin.
You told me he cheated on you.
Yeah,
You told me you would never forgive him.
I don't like him.
And
He's
now I
boring.
forgive him?
He's doing something for you that I don't understand. That's fine. But no, I don't want to go to dinner with him. He bores the fuck out of me. I don't like him. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I'm definitely putting down. I'm saying, hey, I can't do it.
Yeah.
No, that's good. That's really good. I'm not doing that.
Or if I've agreed to a plan and then they say, oh, also insert partner you don't like is going to come, I'll go, oh, sorry, that changes the context for me. I want to do it. I'm not having a night I don't want to have.
No.
I'm not having a night I don't want to have.
That is so wild.
Free nights are too precious. I'm not having a night I don't want to
No,
have.
and I respect it.
I am
It's just-
increasingly feeling that way.
I
yeah.
feel it. It's just so hard.
It's hard,
Yeah.
but God, I'm doing it.
But you maintain your joie de vivre when it comes to going out.
That's
I think
true.
you like the concept of going out more than any individual person.
That's beautiful. Did that feel beautiful to receive?
That felt amazing to receive.
That had to feel like a
actually.
big hug.
Yeah, that was great. I needed that.
Opposite of the shirt comment at Club Coming. Like,
Yeah,
wow,
finally I can
what an
forgive you for the
embrace.
shirt thing.
I want to keep talking for a full hour and a half.
What's our time?
Oh, sorry, are we over? I don't know what we've done.
Oh,
When did we start?
We're not. It's actually not that bad. No, never mind. I was miscalculating.
So what you just revealed to me,
Yeah.
an
Okay.
hour and 8 minutes in, and you just revealed that talking to me feels laborious.
Literally not at all.
Yeah. Okay.
And I actually have a rebuttal.
Tell me. My
So,
eyes-
and you're going to regret
my eyes
saying
twitching.
that.
Just keep in mind you're yelling at someone with an eye twitch. Keep going.
No, we've had recordings at the same time every day this week except today. So I was looking at the time thinking we had a different start time. That's why I was
Which is why I was
stressed out
45
about it.
minutes early.
Yeah.
You were 45 minutes early because
So that's sort of where it all comes from.
Yeah.
So your eyes currently twitching?
Recording later, it was also pushed back another 15 minutes. That was on me for not clear.
Whoa.
No.
Whoa.
Becca,
Whoa.
But it's
Never
okay.
apologize.
All week, I had been wanting to sit in the park and read Famesick by Lena Dunham. But always I was like, well, I don't have time. And then today, 45 minutes early, I got some time.
That's beautiful.
I'm going to the park and I'm reading Famesick by Lena Dunham.
That's really beautiful.
What are you reading?
What am I reading right now? The Unbearable Lightness of Being.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I've never read it. My friend gave it to me, and she said, you should read this. I said, okay, so I'm reading it. I just read The Will to Change by Bell Hooks.
Oh my God.
George, you
read
can't
that?
just ask people what they're reading. That's-
Clearly I can. He's
I'm
been
ready to
waiting
talk.
for the question the whole
I'm
time.
going to talk. I didn't want
He's
to talk
like, finally I can bring up
about
Bell
all this other
Hooks.
stupid shit you guys were talking about. I'm like, let's talk about Bell Hooks.
Let's literally talk about Bell Hooks.
Have y'all read that book?
No.
No,
It's
I've read
really
All
good.
About Love. Is that the one that
Course.
everyone
Yes.
reads? That's
All
the
About
only
Love
one
is
I've read.
great.
Yeah.
Will to Change, I recommend it to I'm now saying every man should read this book.
Do you know what's tough about Bell Hooks? Are
Tell
you
me
ready for
about it.
this?
Yeah.
Obviously, Bell Hooks.
The lowercase.
No.
Okay.
Nothing.
That's tough too. It's hard to
Nothing
remember.
she did is bad.
Yeah.
What's bad about Bell Hooks? What's bad about Bell Hooks is she empowered multiple generations of people to speak like her, but don't actually have substantial things to say.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And it's difficult to grapple with that as her legacy.
Yeah.
To be like, I love your work and it's so necessary and it was such a necessary intervention. But now people are on Tumblr and they're speaking like that.
It really is tough. Well, now it's migrated to Substack. Substack is a very nefarious space. Unfortunately, and when I say that, I love Substack. I actually think it's so interesting.
Mhm.
Every 7th post is from someone who thinks they're bell hooks,
Yeah.
and they're universes away from being bell hooks.
I struggle. Of course, I'm Substack presenting.
You have a very Substack
You-
surface vibe, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Do you ever think about just leaning into that and just
Yes,
having
definitely.
one, in fact?
Yeah, I do. But I'm also like, if everyone already thinks I have one, it would be so much extra work to actually do it. Let them think
Oh, no, that's true.
the fact that you don't have a book of essays
It's
out
weird.
right now is bizarre.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Completely strange.
Yeah.
Completely strange. I did want to tell you though, I'm loving the hair.
that. Thank you,
Your
Caleb.
hair's looking great, and
Thank
you got
you.
a haircut before coming here. Your hair's both looking very good right now.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. It was so long, like literally earlier this week, and then I got a huge haircut.
How
So
you-
we both got haircuts this
Yeah.
week.
That's
If
really
you can believe
special,
that.
you guys.
Yeah.
Not because I was coming, but it coincided.
Sort of.
It
What
coincided.
does your hair currently look like?
Not good if I take this hat off, but it's kind of short.
Okay.
I got it cut recently for like work stuff, so it was like
Mhm.
it's like in decent shape. But I also was growing my facial hair out. Oh my god, do you guys want to see a picture of me with a
Yes.
goatee?
Yes.
Okay, hold on, I'll show it to you. Oh, I don't have my phone. I can't.
Have
show it
you
to
ever had a full
I'll
beard?
show it to you later. My facial hair.
And have you ever had a mustache? Follow-up question.
My facial hair, no. My facial hair doesn't grow fast enough or well enough. My facial hair grows. Like I just had it pretty long after. It's always my rebellion after I have to shave a bunch. I had to shave a
Mhm.
bunch for Devil Wears Prada stuff. And I was like, I hate fucking doing it. And so then I was in Portugal with my little facial hair. And then I got back and kept letting it grow. And I shaved it into a goatee for 1 hour, of course, as we do.
Classic.
And I do want to show you guys a photo. It was really, really disturbing. I look extremely Republican.
Well,
It's very scary.
this is the thing, because I, of course, every time I've shaved off my beard, I first do a goatee as a joke and take a photo.
Of course.
But it's not even funny. It looks so bad. Like you
Scary.
think it's like LOL.
It's very
It's
scary.
like I actually think having a mohawk can be funny. You're like, oh my God, look at me, I have a mohawk. But a goatee is not, it can't be funny.
No,
You just look,
it gets scary quick.
it's bad.
But it's that thing where if you can pull it off, you're like,
Name one person who can pull it off. Oh, Carlos Solis in Desperate Housewives.
see, there's one.
There's one.
There's one gay guy I
Yeah,
know in
that really
LA
locked
who
and
has
loaded.
one and it looks amazing.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, I think, had one for a
Hey,
while.
yes, he
Yeah.
looked good.
And a lot of guys in Brooklyn
Tiger
are sons
King.
of his, whether they know it or not.
That's true.
Tiger King, thank you. You guys both have very good facial hair.
Thank you.
Oh,
It's really
thank you.
working. Mustache great, whole beard situation great. It's really working for both of you. I unfortunately do not look right when I have facial hair.
Not even a mustache. Because I could
No,
see you
sir.
actually
Yeah,
rocking
mustache,
a
would
mustache.
click.
Mustache doesn't work for me. I don't know. There's just something about this face that's meant to be clean shaven.
No, sure, that makes sense.
I hate it. I wish I was. I would love to have a beard. I think it would do. I get excited thinking about who I might be, but I'm not.
What's
him.
your type?
My type in men?
Yeah.
Truly, literally don't have one.
Okay.
I have run the gamut. It's such a vibes-based assessment for me, but I'm into all kinds of things. I don't like there's like, what do I not like? I'm not into like way, way older. I'm not into way, way younger, but that goes without saying. Strict tops annoy me. What do you mean you're a strict top?
Yeah.
No, that's weird. It's very invulnerable.
First of all, I'm not bottoming for you. You're a strict top and you want me to bottom for you? What am I, the help? Get out of here. I don't like that.
Well, it's also like when someone is strict to anything, it's like you're saying that as though it's a medical condition that I have to accommodate.
Right.
It's like, I also have preferences.
Right.
Depending on the day.
Yeah.
Why is the conversation ending with you?
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense.
For me, I almost think it's like, that's like Sniffy's culture almost, to be like strict top. It's more like billboard branding, to be like, hit me up for this.
Yeah. That being said, I do have only top on my Grindr profile. So I am doing that, but it's not true. You know what I mean? I will do other stuff, but
sure,
it is the branding of it all. Where it's like, I don't want a million tops hitting me up, and this filters them out.
Well, it's important to have flexibility. I mean, I identify as a man, but that doesn't mean I'm a football player. You know what I mean?
Although
there is diversity.
I would love to see it.
No, that would be
trust.
That'd be
I
good.
would absolutely kill
You
at
would
the
be-
Super Bowl.
I would love to see you in the Super Bowl.
Well, you know, one of my biggest fears, I said this the other day. Do you remember the Disney Channel show, The Jersey?
No.
They put on a jersey, they become a professional athlete. It's a magical jersey.
That rocks.
One of my biggest fears, I would put on the jersey. Suddenly I have to hit a touchdown.
Hit
I
a
barely
touchdown.
know the rules.
Hit a touchdown.
What is it? Throw a touchdown?
So funny. It's really just score a touchdown.
Score a touchdown?
Yeah. Hit a touchdown is iconic, though. I'm really loving that.
Yeah,
No,
see,
that's
I don't.
good.
I've
That's
never
really
learned the
good.
rules of football.
You should watch football with me this season.
You actually watch it
want to
every
do
week.
that.
That is so interesting.
You do want to do that. With me, it's a special, important thing to me.
I understand that it's authentic to you.
If we're going to go deeper, you're going to have to watch at least one game with me.
I like wish.
I'll go as far as
wish.
basketball. Do you watch basketball?
Yeah, do you watch soccer?
No, I don't care about either of those.
You only watch football?
It's football for me. But can I tell you something? This
Yeah.
might sweeten the pot a little bit. I want both of you to watch a football game with me.
Okay.
You're going to have to cheer for the Kansas City Chiefs. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if you threw
Is
on
that
some
Taylor
red.
Swift?
Her
That's
boyfriend is
Taylor
on the team.
Swift, yeah.
Her fiance is on the team. I make good food for it.
Oh my God. I would love to come to a party.
There's nothing I love more than the Super Bowl. Put the thing on mute. Eat the food.
No, we're listening to the game. It's not the Super Bowl.
The
It's like week 2 of the
noise.
regular season.
The noise gives me a headache.
No, we're watching the game. It's not going to be so loud. We'll talk about it.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Can't we put on some music and mute this damn thing?
So
We're
are you
watching
sort
the
of,
game.
are you viewing it through a queer lens or are you just like going
Not
boy
really.
mode? No,
Not
you're
really.
just enjoying
Damn.
football.
I'm definitely, I will say,
Because like when I watch the Olympics, it's basically like I'm watching a Lady Gaga concert. The way I'm processing it is not how other people are processing it.
I will say I have brought so many girls and gays into football that I know how to put on the show. I know what needs to be done.
Okay.
I know how to talk about the drama. I know how to talk about the wives. I know how to bring in the intrigue.
Mhm.
I am talking about how hot the players are, of course.
Sure, you're human.
Yeah,
of my
but I'm also
favorite,
not.
hottest players
It's like
just
I'm
left
not
my team.
attracted to football players. That's so not. Are you?
There are
Absolutely.
that is
well, yeah.
crazy to say. There are football players you would be attracted to. There are pretty ones, there are ugly ones, there are mask ones, there are femme ones.
Are there
There's
femme ones, Caleb?
Yes, they are, and they're cornerbacks. They're cornerbacks and wide receivers.
The idea of
Quote me
being
on
like,
that.
as a femme identifying football player, it's been hard for me.
They're not identifying. I'm identifying them. I'm telling you, some of them, you watch their little interviews and you're like, that is a gay man.
Yeah.
And some of them probably are.
Sure.
I will get you into this.
Okay.
I mean, it's always been an amazing dream and fantasy that every Sunday I'm like, gotta watch the big game. Of course, that would be so fun. But it's fantasy for me. It's as fantastical as maybe like waking up early and going to church.
It's actually quite annoying to have that in your life.
Yeah.
It ruins my life quite often.
No, it's
Sure,
so
it's like
great
Drag
to
Race
know
is
what
already
you're
too
doing.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every week I have to watch this thing.
By the way,
sucks.
Drag Race coming back tomorrow.
Oh God,
Is it?
which I celebrate.
Which I celebrate an
Do
obligation.
you watch Drag Race?
I have never seen an episode.
Wow.
I have never
And
seen
yet
an
you
episode.
love the Chiefs.
I love the Chiefs. It's far more compelling. I've seen gay guys dress up and be mean. What I haven't seen is the Kansas City Chiefs beat the Broncos
Right.
next season, and that's what I'll need to be seeing. Look, Drag Race, I'm sure it's great. I think maybe at some point I would be convinced to watch some of it, But no one's made a compelling pitch to me yet.
Are you a reality show person?
I don't
Because we're
watch-
the only gay guys who don't watch reality television.
I don't watch any reality TV.
Thank you.
Thank
and
you.
welcome to this space.
I got briefly into Selling Sunset, mostly because of Chriselle. I do love that girl.
Yeah.
That was a COVID thing that has kind of carried on.
I also had my COVID thing was Vanderpump and Roni, and I like sort of waterboarded myself with it for like 2 months. And then I was like, I can never do this again.
Are they not like hitting you up to be a judge on Drag Race though?
They have not hit me up to be a judge on Drag Race. Many of the gay things you would think I would hear from are really not coming into my inbox.
Really?
Many of the gay things are not calling my number.
That is interesting.
I have pretty much zero feelings about it. I wouldn't say yes to begin with.
Of course.
But I
would
do-
love if you said yes and didn't know anything about it.
I think that'd be fun.
I think that'd be really funny.
I find it anthropologically fascinating, but it does not hurt my feelings. I'm just like, oh, that's interesting. You
yeah.
would think. But no, never been hit up. I'm friends with a lot of the queens. And they seem like they've had fun on there, some of them. They
And many of them it ruined their lives.
Yeah, many of them
ruined
have
their
been
lives as well.
traumatized,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I send them all love. It seems like a
nothing
fascinating
but
thing.
love.
Yeah. I know that RuPaul has her own camera that smooths her in a different way than everyone else, and she can't be filmed on the regular cameras. That's the coolest thing I've ever heard about
That's
the show.
amazing.
we have that too, or I do.
Yeah. Your lawyers didn't get to work that
Oh,
week.
I'm not looking good on these cameras. I'm feeling as though we should do our final segment.
That was hurtful, but let's do it.
It's just somebody had to be the one to do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Wasn't going to be me.
Well, do you have any final thoughts on having separate versus common hobbies as a couple?
No, I really
Now
think
that was rude.
I really think we. Yeah. Well, now I'm ready to go. I'm being fucking rushed out the door with a broom by Sam. Yeah, no, so I don't have any more thoughts.
What are you up to after this?
I'm going to a concert.
What concert?
Ooh.
I'm going to see Kevin Morby play at Lucinda's.
Who is that?
Kevin Morby is so great. He's a musician. He's a friend of mine. He's about to start a big tour for his new record, but he's doing a small show at Lucinda's on the Lower East Side. So
Fun.
I'm going to go down there and see the show.
Love that.
You guys can come if you want. Right. Of course. Let's just end it. Let's do our final
We'll talk
segment.
after.
Let's do our final
We'll talk
We
segment.
do have an
after.
answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, our final segment is called Shoutouts, and in this segment, we pay homage to the grand straight tradition of the radio shoutout, shouting out to anything that we enjoy, people, places, things, ideas. We make them up on the spot, and we go first. And George, do you have one?
I do. I've actually recently made a creative decision that I'm now going to be doing shout outs in my normal speaking voice.
Love that.
Usually we'll do, what's up, freaks and
I'll do
losers?
it. I'll do it. What's up, freaks, losers, and perverts around the globe? I want to give a huge shout out to Kalela. I am loving the new music that is coming out, and I was late to the game on her in the sense that I got into her last album, and everyone was already being like, oh my god, I can't believe she's coming out with another album. And I was like, yeah, totally, I can't believe it's another album. I've listened to her all my life. Then I went back, listened to the rest of it. I said, damn, they were right to have that hype. And now I'm in on it, and the new album is coming out, and it's, you know, sort of shoegaze mixed with whatever else. And I say, wow, that is interesting. And I feel that, you know, a lot of people are saying, yeah, I can do rock too. I can do rock too. And with Kalela, I believe it. I think she is studied, a genius, has incredible taste, and I think it's an amazing release for summer. So what is up, Kalela? I'm so happy, and I did order the album while a little bit drunk after dinner with George the other night. So shout out to you, XOXO, Sam. Woo.
That was beautiful.
It warms my heart that you've become a Kalela stan because, you know, I was probably the first gay guy to ever discover her in 2012.
Yeah, I was not there yet.
I saw her in San Francisco in 2013, I believe.
Whoa.
My biggest fear, of course, is that we would meet and she wouldn't like me interpersonally.
I doubt she would like you.
Yeah, I don't think we would vibe.
But I doubt she would like me either. Like, it's just not.
I
that.
bet you she would find you more authentic or something, and
no,
she would be like,
no.
she would like think I was trying too hard.
Well, let's hope we never meet her.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a never meet your heroes situation. I was actually recently thinking how PJ Harvey would probably hate me. It's a different story. I want to give a shout out to, actually mine's a music one as well.
Oh.
To Yassi Salek and her podcast Bandsplain. Have you ever listened to it?
No.
I discovered it recently. It's a very popular podcast.
Oh.
But each episode is about a different band. They did an episode specifically on the song Boys on the Radio by Hole, which is my favorite Hole song. And it is like 2.5 hours long. And I was having the time of my life. Do you want to hear something I learned?
What?
Holla Back Girl is about Courtney Love.
What?
Whoa.
Isn't that one of the craziest things you've ever heard?
That is nuts.
One of the many historical tidbits that I learned in this wonderful podcast episode. The guest was Patrick Sandberg, and I highly recommend it for anyone who loves Hole, who loves Courtney Love, and who loves the album Slippery Skin. And so that is my earnest shout out for today.
Well, woo. That was amazing.
Thank you.
That was
Caleb.
beautiful. What's up, freaks, losers, and perverts around the globe? I want to give a shout out to Myrtle Thai, the Thai restaurant in my neighborhood. I have eaten it 4 of the last 6 days, and I cannot stop. The pork belly pan fried noodles are absolutely changing my life. I want to shout out everybody in there. They love me. They know me, not by name, but by vibe and order. I also want to shout out Dondria from many, many years ago, a singer that I am back on recently, Dondria. Please look up her hits. I'm having a fabulous time coming back to them. I also want to shout out Lena Dunham as we get on the fame sick. Thank you very much. I want to shout out Lena. You're an absolute icon. I don't know where we would be culturally without you. I think you've gotten an interesting rap in this world, and I love the way you're handling it, girl. You looked great at the Met Gala. I can't wait to read your book. I also want to shout out what else do I want to shout out? I want to shout out the concept of mopeds / Vespas. I'm considering purchasing one. I love the way I feel on one. I want to shout out whoever thought of that, especially the ones that go a little faster than the other ones. I also want to shout out City Bike. You guys are doing something incredible for this city.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know that if you message or if you send in a request on the app, they will send you a physical key to get City Bikes. You don't have to use your phone. You do not have to. I'm loving your reaction. You do not have to have your phone to get a City Bike. They will send you a physical fob that you can keep on your keys. You walk up to a bike, push the fob in, it unlocks the bike immediately.
Oh
You're
my
on your way.
God.
City Bike physical fob if you can hear me. Thank you so much for what you're doing for this city. I absolutely love you. Everyone get on it. It costs $10. They send it in a couple weeks.
That's amazing.
Could be quicker on the sending if I'm 100% honest, or maybe a
course.
physical brick and
Couple
mortar where
weeks
we
is a
can
bit
pick up.
much. Yeah.
But those are my shout outs. Thank you.
Wow. You know, we are so inundated with advertising, yet I don't know about the City Bike fob.
Right?
I mean, City Bike is the most incredible way to get around this damn town. I'm in heaven whenever I'm on one. The only thing they need to figure out is what to do when it's raining. But other than that,
Figure out what to do when it's raining, and also maybe figure out like a helmet situation.
that would be helpful.
Yeah,
I'm not
actually
taking my
would
own
love
helmet
that.
everywhere, but let's get a helmet situation.
Yeah.
Oh, and people love to say you're not wearing a helmet. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to bring it. I'm not going to bring a lone helmet to the bar.
Well, I'm carrying around a helmet all day on the off chance I might grab a City Bike.
That's
Sorry, they need to do
crazy.
something. Have a bin of helmets.
They should make a helmet that's this tiny, and then you press
They
a
should
button
make
and
a
it becomes
helmet that works,
Yeah.
that is collapsible.
Yeah.
You have to understand why that won't work, of course, but
Right, of course.
you imagine with modern science.
I remember about
They
12.
should do miniature wife, but for a helmet.
Hello.
Hello. Need I say more? No, I'm not going to say what I was going to say because it's frankly boring.
Yeah. no
And we
worries.
don't need to end on that.
There's no worries.
Do you have anything you want to promote?
I don't know why that's a laughing matter, you guys. I have a lot going on. Please check it out. You can find me on the internet. You can follow my Instagram if you want to. I simply am not posting. It's Caleb Says Things. You can find my TikTok where I am being posted for. People are sometimes liking those clips. Maybe you could be one of them. You can find me on YouTube. My podcast comes out every Thursday. It's called So True with Caleb Hearon. It is barely good, but it is sometimes a lot of fun. And I'm in a couple of movies this year. If you want to go watch them, it would mean the world to me. Thank you.
And they are Devil Wears Prada 2.
Correct.
And
I was in a movie called Pizza Movie for Hulu that's very stupid but very fun. Nick and Brian, shout out. Love you guys. I have a movie coming out with John Cena and Eric Andre in June called Little Brother on Netflix. Shout out Matt Spicer. I love you. Thank you for putting me in it. And then my film about my dad that I co-wrote with Ruby Castor and co-starred in with Zooey Deschanel is coming out sometime. It's in the post process right now.
Wow.
So sometime this year or next.
wow.
Well, that's huge.
You guys can support me however you want.
There's
Venmo
many
me.
ways.
Venmo me.
None of those films have funding, so donate.
Donate.
No, these are just scripts.
Donate.
Well, thanks for doing the pod. What a treat.
Thanks for having me, you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Podcast ends now. StraightioLab is a production by Will Ferrell's Big Money Players Network and iHeart Podcasts.
Created and hosted by me, George Civeris, and Sam Taggart.
Executive produced by Jenna Cagle, co-produced by Becca Ramos.
Edited by Lauren Stump and mixed and mastered by Doug Bain.
Artwork by Michael Fales and Matt Grubb. Theme music by Ben Kling.